my mom was asking, can I see it after the interview? And I was like, it's gonna be in English, but yeah, sure. Well, I'm Iliana Yaroslava Olga Atamaniuk. That's my real name. Iliana Ata, for the people that knows me. I'm a circus artist, specialized in aerial hoop. I have been doing circus since I was 5 years old, so it has been my whole life. I don't have a family that is born in circus, or just my dad put me in circus. Thanks to lots of things happening, circumstances, and then I ended up there, and I never got away from it. I started hoop at 10 years old, I think, and after that I went to Paris, like for 3 4 years. I did myself the school. Then I started to apply for schools, circus school, professional schools. The first year I tried, nobody wanted me. Only one school, then I did. Oh my God. And it was in the Academy of Circus and Performance Art in the Netherlands. The happiest years I had in circus, but also the most changing and challenging, because okay, I trained a lot before, but not that way. Like they push you for real, and it was not very good for my body. It was really a punch, like okay. So in those 2 years, I injured my back. For me, it was really something amazing that I could be in that school. So I couldn't not be there, and I was not that were good. Like I was not flexible and gracious maybe, or something like it. I had a lot of work to do, and I tried the audition of Isaac. For me, it was really scary because I was like, okay, is my back gonna hold? But I was in another state in my mind. I was not anymore like pushing like this. And so I arrived, and I did 3 years there in Brussels, and it was very good for me. Isaac really brought me into the, okay, we will help you to find who you are. This is the moment where I grew, and I trained way smarter also. I knew when I had to stop. I knew when someone was pushing me in the wrong way. I knew what I wanted. Like I think it's very important to know that before you enter school, at least circus school, to not throw yourself into the unknown, because it will break you. No, like I think in my 5 years of circus school, I don't know anybody that didn't get injured. Do you know like things where it's not just holding? You know, like I was not flexible by then. So I couldn't do a split or whatever, so I had to find a way to do some. Proposed me like rolls and things to grab and catch. And there I fell in love with that, and there I started to research. And I didn't have any teachers to teach me, but I was finding, and I didn't have any videos. Like social media was not that big at that moment. So I was just searching by myself and doing stuff and meeting people, training with them, and oh, I know that, I do that. Okay, show me how you do. There's always this sharing thing I really loved about circus. Like, I don't know, it was really a bit natural to go into that things. Of course, I had to work very hard. And like some teachers I entered schools, they were telling me, yeah, no, if you don't spin or don't do like a split act really like this, they told me, you're not doing a real hoop. I don't like to spin, but I love a real hoop. How do we do? I wrote about it because people were like, how do you do it with your shoulders? What is happening and stuff. So there I started also to research even more about the body, to really explain what is happening. This is also where I actually really found myself in the hoop. So then I developed, okay, more tricks, but okay, we want more tricks, but okay, first we understand the logic of dynamics, okay? What is your body doing at this moment? What do you need? What are you thinking? Are you watching? Or what is happening in your mind when you do that? And your teacher is saying, okay, now you do. Now you have this thing in your brain that like, okay, at this moment when you say, now I do it. When you're alone in your practice, do it. Tell yourself now. I see some people in their trick, I can see it. They close eyes or they suddenly they blank out. But so my goal in dynamics is also to bring that. It's like, okay, you're alive in the air. You can take decisions. You have to be alive. Okay, do you think about the next trip or the first trip? You know? And like, I'm thinking about the first, like I'm doing first, but in the first, there's many sequences. It's like the first is that, and that. Dot. Then I'm like, okay, I'm in this position. I need to do that in order to do the other one. And I go on each step. I don't skip one. For sometimes, okay, it can look a bit boring. You see, oh no, I have to go faster. But this goes with the time. Like really, I did this long time. It was long. But, I wanted to be more like, you know. But this not, it doesn't come easy. Even if you're super explosive, because your brain is not ready for that yet, and you need to build those songs, kinda. In general, it's very long. The zero moment for me is not a dead moment. It's actually the life moment. It's where you can do something. It's where I'm like, I take a breathing and I go. You have to explain it to people. You have to make them understand that in their body, to see it. I discovered also thing, okay, so why do I block my back in that? Why always the same movement, always, you know, a certain state of mind too. And then when I ask people when they get injured or stuff, it's like, okay, what happens in your day? What do you feeling okay? And there's always something in the back. Means that you're not fully there also in your training or in your body. Circus is dangerous. Circus is a risk. You need to be fully there, focused. Okay, but in circus schools, they don't tell us to adapt. So you need to learn that by yourself and feel it like, okay, today I feel like that. I'm not gonna train that trick. I'm not strong. Like I don't. Tomorrow I can do it 10 times. But today I'm not good. And if I have to perform it, I'll take the decision if I do it or not. They don't know. I do not think they see nothing, you know. And I've seen a lot of friends getting injured in the shoulders. I really wanted to understand why I was okay. I started to see how I train too. Like, okay, what happens that I hold. My body holds. Like, I'm not break. All connected. How you eat, how you sleep, what is happening in your life. All of that are factors that, of course, happens then in your body. But you can do a work that can help you and protect you, which is physical preparation of everything. Your body needs to be balanced, but in areas you need to have strong shoulders. And when you think strong shoulders, you think this. Actually, you think it's this. It's your whole shoulder blade, all your back, okay, that is holding you, your biceps, okay, like your forearm, your fingers, everything is involved. What kind of exercises are good for it, and how the frequencies of the training, depending on the people, because where you are you starting, are you in the middle, are you already very good, but you still stuff are happening, you know, like this kind of, for me it's very important to take everything in consideration. Many years I was doing weightlifting. To work on it, I felt way more cold, and I was like, okay, it makes sense. Then I learned about the body and stuff, and okay, it's really these things that's holding. Your shoulders always up. You need to put it down a little bit, okay? Otherwise, it's always like there, and then your rotation are different. Your ligaments are still in that place, and you need to push them on the outside to get them stronger. When I hurt my back, I've seen lots of therapists until I got that chiropractor that asked me all those questions, like, how do you sleep in the bed? Like, are you sleeping like that or like that? Or what do you eat? What is your regime? Like, he says, look, I'm relearning to your muscles to relax. Your muscles had a certain information to any triggers that will contract and do your pain. After 6 weeks, I was pain-free. Always a bit blocking the back like this, there and there, but my body was able to relearn how to relax. I try and I do 1 hour training before I go to the gym, and I lift weight. Before any real training, I warm up an hour with weights. Then I do 1 hour and 32 hours of hook, and then I do handstands to compensate a little bit, like 10 minutes, and I do 1 hour to compensate. Had to go in there to have fun, like to not take the training as I need to do that. I need to otherwise not go. Otherwise, I don't progress. I try to bring that first, and then all the principles, because it's a dynamic workshop. Of the thinking of the hoop, of the what we need to do, etc. And the cool down, how to come back from that. I think now I have this fire in me that wants to be on stage to show the real group in a different way, because there's so many stereotypes also of bodies, of singing, of the way we need to do it, that I want to break a little bit.